Welcome back to my F1 2020 career mode. We are here for the Vietnam Grand Prix. It's been a week since the last episode, and we will obviously try and make these videos a bit more consistent, because obviously I was a bit more busy with the recreation last week. And if you missed last week's episode, basically, spoiler alert, we got our first points of the season, and I know it was only on the first Grand Prix of the season, so pretty mad. And this is the new style we're going to do on the channel as well for the career mode videos. We're not going to show practice, we're not going to go into qualifying, we're going to just tell you how the car feels, how everything went, and we're going to go straight into the race. For example, me and Mick were P19 and P21 for the start of the Grand Prix. Remember, this is 110% AI, and we're going to skip right to the Grand Prix. Let's go. So we're here in Vietnam for round 2 of the My Team Career Mode Championship. We got our first points last time out as Toyota. Mick missed out, unfortunately, from the Haas driver, which was Roman Grosjean, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And we've got a really shaped up grid for you guys today. We've got Bottas from Vettel, Leclerc and Hamilton, Ferrari and Mercedes, very close, followed by the two Red Bulls of Verstappen and Albon, Ricciardo from Norris, Sainz from Ocon, followed by the two racing points of Stroll and Perez, Kvyat and Gasly, Grosjean and Giovinazzi, and then here comes the interesting part, Magnussen and us from Grosjean and Mick, and then we have Latifi and Raikkonen, who got a 10th place grid penalty, which I'm not sure was which it was for, but here we're on the formation lap and we're on board with Sebastian Vettel.
Box, I would say, about tires.
Yeah, I'm happy there, you are.
Okay, that's good.
Engine keeps sound like it's gonna stall.
And last car approaching the grid.
So interesting radios there. I don't know what the first one was about for Vettel, maybe with tyre choices, because the weather was getting a bit heavier, Hamilton having problems there. The lights are coming on for the start of the Vietnam Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go, and it's been a fantastic start from Alex Albon in the background there. I can see we've not had the greatest of starts actually. We've actually had overtake open a bit earlier than what we should have, and look at that, there's a crash up ahead, Gasly off, so many cars off, including Kvyat, I believe it's Gasly, sorry, from Albon, Norris out as well, followed by Magnussen. It's a huge incident, and it's happened again on the first lap, and we're up to 8th. How is this happening? What is our luck? What is literally happening with our luck? Look at us, we're at the inside, turn 1, huge crash, radio from Gasly.
Crash, guys, massive crash. Massive crash. I spun.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I cannot believe.
This is Gunther. I will sort this out. Stay calm, come back easy. You know, just we speak afterwards. But please stay calm. Thank you.
Are you kidding? To be honest, I need to take it.
Yeah, mate, I know. It's under investigation.
Interesting radios from everyone there, and as you can see we're skipping on to lap 3 of the Grand Prix here, and we've actually had a poor start because obviously everyone else is quicker around us. Russell is in 9th, followed by Mick as well, so not just us gained from that, obviously the Williams of Russell as well, and our teammate Mick, who was behind us just ahead of us at the first corner. We have went wide a little bit here, obviously, well, I say a little bit, we've went massively wide, locked up the brakes, side by side with Russell here. This is our main competitor, I would say, being a bit more realistic. We're just being a bit lucky of where the position is here. We've got ahead of Russell. Russell goes a bit wide here. Mick will have a fantastic exit on George Russell here, but he's got many cars behind him ready to approach him here. He's going to make the move on Russell round outside, I believe. So is Ocon on Stroll, I think that is. Russell round the outside, sorry, Mick round the outside into the next corner here. It is very close racing between the two drivers, and look at that, I believe that's Ocon making a move on Stroll as well. They're still going for it. Mick is still holding on here from Russell as they go onto the long straight here. This is going to be interesting stuff. Honda power versus Mercedes power. Now our engine isn't the greatest, but we'll see who's going to outdrag the other car. Is Mick. Mick has already passed Russell before the end of the corner here, and the end of the straight, sorry. And look at Ocon. Ocon is absolutely flying here. Perez, I believe that is down the inside. Ocon's round the outside. Mick has had a horrible exit, and Ocon has went steaming round the outside off Mick Schumacher here. Oh my god, Ocon is on a charge, and I can see why he looked like he's on a charge, because just 2 corners later Mick has got a problem. I do not know what the problem is, but it's not good for us at all, because the same issue could happen to us there, and all the cars shooting past him. Mick is pulling over to the side of the road at the end of sector 3, and it is such a shame for him, because we could have had a good potential result for the both of us there. Now it's just down to us as we skip later on a few laps later. Ocon sending a huge dive at the end of the straight there, the only place you could really overtake on this track. He's full lock near enough on the wheel, almost understeers into the side of us. We have almost slid into the barriers there. That was very close from us there, and we near enough shoved it in the wall. We do not want to be doing that, because one car's out, we don't want both cars out. And as we skip a lap later, Ocon has made basically a suicidal dive there, and he's hit the back of us. And we've done the same thing again as we did last lap when we were battling with Ocon, sliding back onto the track, finding no grip at all in the tyres. The car is just driving quite badly actually. I can't really control this car in the wet with the setup that we have, but we managed to get past Ocon after that damaged front wing that he had. And now we've got Perez taking a huge dive down the inside again at the same corner as Ocon did. It's very close. We bang wheels a little bit here. We get a good exit this time around, swerving about with the car. It's still hard to control this car, I tell you what. It is just absolute age, just well, driving this thing early on in my team career mode. I can't wait until later in seasons when it becomes a bit easier. But we managed to defend from Perez there. And now as we skip later on, we have made a huge mistake here. We shouldn't really be fighting these guys, but in these kind of races we've got to take advantage. And Perez is going for the move. Perez is going round the outside, and it's huge from Perez there, near enough in the wall. That was very close racing with us. We get the slipstream overtake on a little bit. We've done well to save our fuel and overtake as well, but the other guys are pretty much down the road, so everyone else struggling alongside us, but obviously we're carrying this train along. We've got past Perez again. I believe that was Giovinazzi swooped around the outside off Perez. Now I don't know if we're going to stay on board with Perez here, because this could be close down the straight here if Giovinazzi has got a very good slipstream, and I think he does here. We're going to stay on board with Perez because Giovinazzi is gaining a lot on us here, so we're going to have to go defensive. He's all over the back end of us, and he's swerving about. So is Raikkonen as well. This is absolute chaos, this straight here. There's so many overtaking opportunities you have here. There's nowhere else you can literally overtake on this track. Giovinazzi making a mistake there. No, he doesn't. He gets hit from I believe that was Perez again, and he goes into the side of his teammate. Raikkonen's gained from that. Also, we went wide. I don't know if anyone noticed and that, but we went massively wide trying to defend. And now I believe this is Giovinazzi defending from Perez. Stroll round outside, I believe this is now. Yes, it is. Stroll has passed Giovinazzi, but he will have to come to the pits with that wing damage that he has. Unfortunate for him. Let's just skip now on to lap 14 of the race. Struggling a lot with the rear tyres, as you can see. Not the best of setups, I would say, in my opinion, mainly just for the dry, so we're struggling a lot, but making the most of the positioning that we are in at this Grand Prix. As we come into our pit box, say the team are ready. How quick will our pit stop be as we're on to intermediate tyres again? 2.5 seconds. Good stop from the guys. I noticed our pit stop are always pretty good at the moment, especially last time we near enough got under the 2 seconds. As we now skip on about 3 laps later, Ocon trying to do the overcut on us here, and it might work actually because it's very close. We're going to stay on board live watching Ocon here and see when he comes out the pits. It's a very fast pit exit here, remember, as well. We're quite slow, and he's done it. Ocon has got the overcut done on us here, surprisingly enough. He's obviously quicker in the Renault car, and now this is Stroll. Stroll is going side by side with us here as we come through the first few corners. Racing here, Stroll is going to go into the wall. Stroll has hit the wall there. I think he's lost the rear tyre. He definitely has. Stroll is out the Grand Prix. Rear tyre is gone. On board with Raikkonen. Raikkonen is out as well. No, not Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi's done the same. I think Giovinazzi's out. Oh, this is unbelievable stuff. Stroll in the wall. Raikkonen just didn't decide to brake. Giovinazzi out, and that caused a safety car bunching us all up again, bringing the runners down to about 15 or 14 at this stage. I can't really remember, but as you can see, Latifi getting lapped there as we're underway racing again. As you can see from us though, you're wondering where we are. We kinda were that far behind that we just managed to catch up the safety car as it came in, so I believe we're about 5 seconds behind the next running car, which is not too bad, but we're not going to really competing against these guys because, you know, they're just too quick, and we've got spaced out from Grosjean as well, so pretty chaotic stuff. 3 laps the safety car was out for, and you can see a few laps later Verstappen flying from Vettel and Leclerc, Hamilton as well. There comes Ricardo. There's another yellow flag somewhere. I don't know who that is. Could it be Verstappen?
And everything just switched off.
Stop the car, please, on track, Max. Stop the car, please.
What a fucking choke all the fucking time with this shit, honestly.
Verstappen out again, and we've got another safety car. What the hell is going on in this race? I genuinely can't go over why we're getting so much luck, because the less runners we have, the better chance we have for points. Here, shame at Mick's not in the Grand Prix. This could have been really good potential for both of us, but we're just going to have to do Toyota the big bit in this Grand Prix. Bottas leads from Vettel again, Leclerc coming behind from Hamilton, Ricardo, Sainz, Ocon as well. Then we are just behind the Williams of Latifi, who's actually been lapped. And now Grosjean is coming at us. We've had a horrible start as well. I don't know if you've noticed, because we kind of had got put in the way of Latifi, who just wasn't getting out the road. Grosjean going round outside, by the way, into the first corner there from Kvyat. I believe this is on board with, yes, it is Kvyat, because actually crashed at the first corner or got taken out by Grosjean, and we just managed to get ahead off the harsh drive. But we've not had a good exit there around I believe that's the third corner. I'm not sure about the corners yet. I've barely driven this track, so it's pretty horrendous if you ask me. And now Grosjean is into the slipstream of us, now going side by side. We have to leave the room for the harsh drive. I know he wouldn't do the same for us, but we're different to Grosjean as we defend the corner, and we've managed just to get ahead of Grosjean. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. And Kvyat now slots in behind Romain Grosjean as we head onto the main straight. I don't know why I keep laughing at the way I said that. Now we're on to the last lap here. We've got a Grosjean battling away with us once again into the first corner here, and we're going full lock onto the wheel because Grosjean is now going round outside, and he gives us a little tap, and we have to go off the track a little bit, and we're going to go side by side with Grosjean. He goes wide, we take the dive down the inside again. That's going to give Grosjean the better exit. Grosjean round the outside. He's going to do the same as Stroll. No, he's done the same as Stroll. Oh, he's done exactly what Stroll has done, but this time he's got a puncher. Oh, this is absolutely insane.
The car is completely gone.
Okay, dude, so we'll box, we'll retire the car. So we'll box now, box. It's the last lap anyway, man, but just bring it in easy, sorry.
Well, I can go to chicken track if you want, but yeah.
Confusion at Haas as Grosjean out of the Grand Prix, which could have put Latifi for a possible points position, but he's a lap behind, remember. But look at this, Sebastian Vettel wins due to Bottas having a penalty.
Yes, Sebastian. P1. Nice job. 1 and 2 for Ferrari. Awesome job. Well managed.
Grazie ragazzi, grande gara. Forza Ferrari sempre. Grazie mille. Un saluto a Maranello, grazie per gli pezzi. Grazie.
So Sebastian Vettel wins the Grand Prix then. As we cut live scenes to us here, we have got 8th place in the Vietnam Grand Prix. We have scored points in the second race of my team. We've scored points at every Grand Prix so far. This is not how it's supposed to work, but I'll tell you what, if we get races like that every time, I will happily take it, and you guys will be coming along with the journey as well, because this is just insane. I was not expecting to get 8th in the second Grand Prix, and I especially wasn't expecting to get points at the first Grand Prix as well. So yeah, Vettel wins because Bottas had a penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty was for. I will need to have a check later on, but you'll not see that on the video now because I'm editing this now, so you're not going to see. I'll maybe tell you in the next video if I see what happened. But yeah, Vettel won because Bottas had a penalty. Hamilton got 3rd as well, so it's a Ferrari 1-2. Now imagine this scene in real life. I just don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, crazy scenes here in Vietnam. and I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Now I know I'm not going to go into in depth about all this stuff and all the upgrades that we're getting, because we do it differently on this channel. You know Arv, you know Ben, you know all the other ones who do these kind of stuff, and they just go into details about all that kind of stuff. They go on and on and on about stuff. We just get straight to it, but I will keep you updated on little improvements that we're doing throughout the time. For example, we've got a few upgrades coming for the next Grand Prix. I believe it's more on the aerodynamic side than anything. Our powertrain, or our power unit should I say, is better. It's pretty good actually, so we need to focus on that at the moment. Mainly the chassis, aerodynamics and durability is what we need to look after, because obviously durability is really important to keep things running a bit longer than obviously what they could be. Here's the Drivers' Championship, guys. We are currently 10th, exactly where we were last time around. Pretty mixed up championship if you ask me. Max Verstappen still hasn't scored any points, is away down in 17th, shame for Mick as well. And the Constructors, these 5 points you see on your screen right now, by the way, could be the decision of whether or not we stay 7th on the Constructors, because AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas are the cars that really be racing against. I'd say Williams in a bit more realistic situation, but those are the cars that might not even get the chance to score points. So what we are doing right now could come in handy so much later into the season, because you just don't know what's going to happen. Now, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Look forward to part 3, which will be coming very soon. I'm not sure when, but I really hope it'll be in the next few days, and that's going to be the Dutch Grand Prix, because China is not on the calendar, because we've got a mixed up calendar, which is 16 races to shape it up a bit more. So yeah, guys, hope you're looking forward to that. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Take care now, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.